Hello and welcome everyone to a new Let's Play playthrough, whatever you want to call this. This is going to be Deus Ex, the original. Now, base game, base everything, except for the Deus Exe, to get everything working and in decent quality as well. So basically, there's going to be a standard old playthrough with a couple of extra things. Now I've beaten the game, however I don't really remember a lot of things. So the unique parts. We're going to be playing through the game without augmentations and non-lethal for the beginning. Until, let's say, Hong Kong. Those of you who already know, you understood everything. Those of you who haven't, you'll understand later on. What you need to know, this is a first-person shooter RPG, and there's massive world building, story design, and that sort of thing. So anyways, let's pick our skills. I'm going to pick computer, electronics, lock picking, and low tech. Oh, low tech I can't pick up. So what the heck? I don't think that electronics is much needed. I'll take low tech then. Environmental training, not really. So anyways, let's begin.
Your appointment to FEMA should be finalized within the week. I've already discussed the matter with the Senator.
I take it he was agreeable?
He didn't really have a choice.
Has he been infected?
Oh yes, most certainly. When I mentioned that we could put him on the priority list for the ambrosia vaccine, he was so willing it was almost pathetic.
This plague, the rioting is intensifying to the point where we may not be able to contain it.
Why contain it? Let it spill over into the schools and churches. Let the bodies pile up in the streets. In the end, they'll beg us to save them.
I've received reports of armed attacks on shipments. There's not enough vaccine to go around, and the underclasses are starting to get desperate.
Of course they're desperate. They can smell their death, and the sound they'll make rattling their cage will serve as a warning to the rest.
I hope you're not underestimating the problem. The others may not go as quietly as you think. Intelligence indicates they're behind the problems in Paris.
A bunch of pretentious old men playing at running the world. But the world left them behind long ago. We are the future.
We have other problems.
UNATCO?
Formed by executive order after the terrorist strike on the statue. I have someone in place, though. I'm more concerned about Savage. He's relocated to Vandenberg.
Our biochem corpus is far in advance of theirs, as is our electronic sentience, and their ethical inflexibility has allowed us to make progress in areas they refuse to consider.
The augmentation project?
Among other things, but I must admit that I have been somewhat disappointed in the performance of the primary unit.
The secondary unit should be online soon. It's currently undergoing preparation and will be operational within 6 months. My people will continue to report on its progress. If necessary, the primary will be terminated.
We've had to endure much, you and I, but soon there will be order again. A new age. Aquinas spoke of the mythical city on the hill. Soon that city will be a reality, and we will be crowned its kings. Not better than kings. Gods.
So that was the legendary intro. Now let's get to work.
Heads up, JC. Your brother Paul is on his way to meet you at the dock. The NSF is raiding the island and shots have been fired. I repeat, find Paul. I will monitor your situation from HQ.
So yes, as I said, augmentations, not lethal. For the beginning, at least.
Welcome aboard, Agent.
And let's avoid Paul for a little bit.
Paul, I thought you were in Hong Kong. Welcome to the Coalition, JC. I might as well start using your code name. Think I'd miss my brother's first day? Didn't think you'd have a choice. What's going on? The NSF. They hit one of our shipments. A few of them got away, but we trapped the rest in the statue. What are we waiting for? Looks like a textbook assault. The NSF took one of our agents hostage. The bots are holding the perimeter, but my orders are to hold back and send you in alone. I think someone high up wants to see how you handle the situation. All I've got with me is a pistol and an electric prod. I don't mind a test, but UNATCO better issue some hardware. Remember that we're police. Stick with the prod. It'll stun your opponents or knock them unconscious. A non-lethal takedown is always the most silent way to eliminate resistance. Just in case, though, Manderley wants you to pick an additional weapon. A sniper rifle, a GEP gun, or a mini crossbow.
Now, the sniper rifle and the crossbow. Both are interesting, but at the same time, you get those weapons on this very island with a little bit of work. I'll take the GEP gun because it only appears in Hong Kong.
Never know when I might come up against some heavy armor. Give me the GEP gun. The GEP gun might be useful. They have a security bot on patrol near the statue entrance. Great. What's the first move? I'm going to give you a map of the island. If you can get to the North Dock, a UNATCO informant will give you a key to the statue doors. He responds to the code phrase, iron and copper. You could avoid a lot of fighting, though, if you found a back way to the statue. I'll see how it looks on shore. Your primary objective is the makeshift command center the terrorists have installed at the top of the statue. But don't forget about Agent Herman. We think he's being held on the ground floor. What are my orders when I reach the command center? Interrogate the leader. We don't yet know why the terrorists would risk an open assault.
So anyways, let's get a moving. Let's get those loot crates, all the items that are there.
NSF everywhere, JC. Your orders are to shoot on sight. A UNATCO informant on the North Dock can get you inside the statue. Look for a bomb. Identify yourself with the phrase, iron and copper.
SF guy. Let's loot some corpses a bit.
If you want to make a covert approach, remember the Academy stealth course. Stay out of their field of view, walk slowly to stay quiet, and crouch behind cover. Or if you have to get your hands dirty, remember that a headshot is a lethal takedown.
So anyways, I won't be using the 10mm pistol for a lot. Neither that, nor the SIGs. No, let's just put it on the hotbar just in case. My primary weapons will be the baton, charge pod, and the GEP gun. Alright, so that bastard's turning around. He's walking back. I don't remember anything about the patrol routes. I just improvise. Oh, there's that guy. Just wait for him to get closer. Alright, mister. Here's a little bit of a glitch.
I swear I heard something.
Ah, jeez. That wasn't such a stealthy takedown, but at least it worked. Basically, you did see right. Just ran around him. The pepper gun will also be useful. Also, don't walk around with the gun. I'm just going to follow my specific route I usually take to do this side. So let's get sneaky. Wait for this guy to hopefully. Oh, jeez. So yes, let's improvise. Good agents know how to improvise. Stun. And let's hit him in the back. I'm not a professional agent, so don't criticize me too much, especially since I'm quite rusty. Later on, I won't be so easy to rustify once I get my proper skills and equipment. Also, the brightness will be like this because I like it. Though maybe I will turn it up a bit. It sort of is a bit realistic, but at the same time, where the heck was it? Display at least, I think. Screen resolution, just brightness. Like, so would be decent. Can't see a damn thing either way. Let's ignore those two for now. And yes, this is a clean install. Not because I got nostalgic or anything, but because I actually moved PCs quite recently. So let's just sneak over to these guys, wait for their conversations to end, if they have any. I guess they're content with watching themselves for now. So let's instead focus on doing something else, like sneaking around them. Sneaking up to knock out that guy wouldn't be smart. Just sneak under the cover of darkness behind all these guys. Here's the entry route I like the most. So anyways, let's sneak up. This guy, knock him out. The prod stuns instantly, but if you aim correctly, it will also knock him out.
Wait, they found us.
Good day. Yes, I'm not exactly the most subtle agent. At least I got what I wanted. I wanted this crossbow. It's going to be quite a useful weapon later on. So let's get going.
Good thinking. You might be able to avoid some of the security by entering this way.
So yes, we will avoid a lot of the security by entering this way. Simply because a lot of them aren't protecting this place. This is the best path to choose in my opinion, because you get to avoid a lot of walking around. And you get to survive a bit. So I think I forgot to set up the ammunition change key. Sorry, we're going to go to the settings. Keyboard, mouse. You can also look at the settings. Change ammo, not a single quote. Let's test out. Junk darts. Now, so I like to deal with these guys now that I've got the crossbow.
Quiet. I think we got cops.
Distract them with an arrow. And baton to the back. Later on I'm going to use the pistol instead of this dart to distract. Provided I can hit my shots correctly. So now where's the arrow? Over here. And get used to the darkness. I just like this darkness because it feels realistic. That, and I have no augmentations. And I'm wearing sunglasses. Just acting like I'm a regular agent. Except with a couple enhancements. Oh jeez, he's coming towards us. Try to put an arrow behind him. I think he spotted us for a bit. No worries.
Quiet. I think we got cops.
So you see, efficient. Now let's aim for the back. Lower back, rather. I missed that last guy's lower back, sadly.
Quiet. I think we got cops.
Good day. You had a crossbow in your hands. How come you have 10mm ammo, for crying out loud?
I swear I heard something.
You did hear something, mate. An arrow. Yes, the eye is sort of simple to gull around. Now where the heck is that arrow? I don't care. Actually, I do care. Where the heck is that arrow? Well, it's nowhere to be seen, sadly. Oh, jeez.
Wait. Quiet.
Yeah, that technique works quite well. Anyways, let's continue to be sneaky. Oh, let's not forget about Gunther, though. There's a security camera at the base of this place. If you trigger it, it activates the alarm. Luckily, you can just wait it out. It goes beeping. So anyways, let's get moving and dive off to the side. Break my legs a little bit. But who needs legs, am I right? Anyways, 2 floors to this place. Let's not run ahead of the situation.
Quiet. I think we got cops.
The NSF put a commercial-grade security bot in this area. You can either avoid its patrol route, or, if you're feeling lucky, try and take it out with the EMP grenades or explosives. I wouldn't recommend taking it on with small arms.
You're talking about that security bot? Don't. I just bypassed it.
I think Gunther is being held behind this laser-triggered alarm. If you don't want to set off the alarm, you can either hack the control panel in the doorway, or find a way around. My blueprint of the statue shows a few air shafts.
I'll just hack it, thank you very much.
They found us.
Oh jeez.
Take him out.
That's what happens when you don't look. Oh, but there's only just one guy. The prod is your friend. The prod is your ally. Use it.
Gunther's in that room, one of our top agents.
Don't hit the guy in the chair unless he's standing up. In which case, just knock him out and retreat. I thought I knocked him out, but I didn't.
Keep looking.
Also, lucky on that guy. Oh, but good agent never admits his mistakes. Let's just hack the security console. I have the icebreaker due to my computer knowledge, and I will hack it open. One moment. Offline for you, Gunther, to access. Open. And we get a weapon modifier for accuracy and a baton. Well, who needs 2 batons, am I right? Well, I don't have 2 batons. Some soy food and a fire extinguisher. Hello, Mr. Gunther.
Glad you're not hurt, Agent.
Command should not have left us to be surrounded.
Risk is part of the job. I think you lucked out this time.
Agent Navarra and I were ready to go in, but for no reason they said pull back. I do not retreat. Please give me a weapon and move out of the way.
I don't use my pistol too much, so take my
As
pistol.
you wish. Take my pistol.
That will be adequate. I will secure this level. You proceed up the stairs to the command center at the top.
So, yep. Now we've got a handgun. Lost, of course. And we rescued Gunther. Quite important that we rescue him, actually. We lose out on 250 credits. Let's hack this banking system. Anyways, when we hack this open, prepare to rush a lot. So, 100. Withdraw and close. Don't forget to withdraw your currency after hacking it open, because, well, otherwise you don't get the full loot. I want that package, what's over there. Let's wait until the camera resets, grab the package, and bring it upstairs so we can crowbar it. Lockpick. Quite useful. Let's be sneaky.
Did they find the shipment? Yeah, we got the whole supply. You can see the ship's lights crossing the bay. Guess y'all were right. Why aren't we pulling out?
Gunther has re-established contact. He says you helped him escape. Good work.
Now let's meet up with the NSF commander.
Some news, JC. The
Oh, geez.
NSF targeted a shipment of the plague vaccine Ambrosia. We can't locate it. See if the leader will surrender when you reach the command post. We'd like to interrogate him.
So I messed up hardcore, not realizing there are 2 people up there. Hopefully I'll make this up by knocking both of them out. Let's just listen out for them. Come on, guys. They're back to normal.
Let's get out of here. Huh?
Come on.
That's him.
Oh, come on. Empty. Let's knock that guy out. Knock this guy out. You can't knock them both out instantly, which is why I used the prod. Nice view. You can even see the corpses I left behind.
Easy. We want you to take this one alive and conscious. Find out what you can about the...
Don't shoot. I surrender.
So you think you know better than FEMA what to do with this month's Ambrosia shipment?
You're too late. It's on its way back to the people, and you can't do a damn thing about it.
Oh, shut up. I would kill you, but...
Tell me about the shipment, and I'll order the troops to pick you up as a prisoner instead of a corpse.
Ask away. We already won this round.
Where are you taking it?
We're just giving ordinary people the same chance to survive as the bureaucrats in Washington.
You'll have to unload in New York because the choppers would spot you at sea.
I think the government made the plague on purpose to get rid of the population growth.
This is an augmentation canister that we're not
Well
using.
done. I I will pass on your orders to the troopers. Report back to base on the west side of the island. Mission complete.
That's objective complete. Basically, anyone we knocked out will stay knocked out. Anyone that's up and living, yeah, it's their fault. So anyways, let's get our electronic skill up. Where is it? Here, sadly we don't have enough skill points. You get skill points by completing objectives, that sort of thing. Don't get any points for knocking anyone out, except for... I think it was only in the shifter mod. I love that mod, to be honest. So anyways, we have to find a good location to drop down so that we can start, quote-unquote, surveying the region. Now, we are wounded, which is sort of a problem, but at the same time, not really. We'll get free healing at UNATCO either way. Now, yes, I'm kind of lost. But don't worry about that too much. Ah, look at this.
A shame, isn't it? The French terrorist group Silhouette claims that France was wrong to give the US the statue. We think they planned the bombing.
Yes, the truth is a little bit more shocking. So anyways, let's try to find the way out, if I can remember it. Here we have a box of TNT. Highly bad and explosive stuff, but it'll do. But I can't see the damn thing. Again. Oh jeez. So strange JC can't jump high. So anyways, let's get back down to the shipping containers. I can find them, that is. Oh, you know what? Oh. It's the front gate here. Yeah, sorry to waste your time, everyone, but I'm just quite lucky. There was an excellent way down, but I've missed it. And forgotten it.
They sent us in to pick up the pieces.
So yes, they've turned everyone into corpses except for the people that I've knocked out. So let's just put this accuracy upgrade to my crossbow. It's my dot crossbow. Now let's head to the west and meet up with UNATCO. Oh, dead end. Anyways, I think there was some loot over here. Flare. Just drop the flare. Oh. That flare was quite useful. Charger for the iPod and pepper gun. What is this? Oh, passcode. Useless for me. I ignore passcodes with my computer knowledge. Computer level 2. It's quite useful. NSF corpses everywhere. Here's Paul.
Heard you went a little soft on the NSF. The guys had to mop up for you.
I used necessary force.
Well, necessary force won't work when we chase these sons of bitches into the city. You better load up on some hardware. I scored an extra scope from a couple of thugs we dropped down by the dock. You can have it for 700 credits. Also picked up some 10mm ammo and some crossbow darts. Say 200 for one and 60 for the other.
Shouldn't you turn that stuff over to the quartermaster?
Carter? You don't care. NSF goods are the spoils of war. Hey, we're risking our lives out here.
Here's 60 for the tranquilizer darts.
So much for that minimum force approach.
Tranquilizer darts are for the minimal force approach.
We've got the island secured. How did things look in the statue? The leader surrendered. So they were after Ambrosia. A month's supply for the East Coast. We think they've taken it back to the city. I didn't know UNATCO handled the Ambrosia distribution. Manderley will brief us shortly. UNATCO makes sure the limited supply of vaccine gets to government agencies and key industries. It's good to finally see some action. Just keep a level head. You're doing well so far. Now get inside. I'll meet you in Manderley's office, level 2.
So yes, anyways, that's enough for episode 1. I'll see you all in the next video when we get into the UNATCO place.
Check in with Manderley on level 2.
Anyways, have fun everyone, and I'll see you all next time.